Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we're talking 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Season 6, Episode 10, This Enchanted. So we're just going to get right on to it. It's going to be a quick one. So we're going to start with James and Tata. So in this episode, remember a few weeks ago when James arrived in Indonesia, right? And Tata's parents had got them a home that they want to stay at, but the home wasn't finished yet. James was a little apprehensive because it looked like a prison cell, basically. So in this episode, they finally got some work done on the room that they're going to be staying at. They put some flooring in, they put out some new wallpaper, decorated, got the bed in, and whatnot. So then later, they had like a little get together, and like a lot of Tata's family and her nephews, her nieces and nephews came over, and James actually had like presents for all of them and the mother. Now, I've been saying all season, we're 10 episodes in, I love this family. I love Tata's family. Usually on The Other Way, the families are we see families that are hard to get along. But this family is amazing. Like, they're really supportive, helpful. James got them all gifts and stuff, and everyone said, oh, thank you, Uncle James, and everything. It was so cute. And Tata was enjoying it, but she was just getting a little sad because she was like, he looks like he could be a good father, but James doesn't want to have kids. But James also doesn't know that she knows that he doesn't want kids from the early conversation early in the season what she had with the sister. But Tata is just like, she's enjoying that, but she really wants to have kids with James because she thinks James will be a good father and stuff. So yeah, that's all we've seen from them, basically. So yeah. Next couple I want to talk is Sarper and Shekinah. So Sarper and Shekinah, remember what happened last week where I was irritated? They got into a big argument about that vanity on their birthdays. And Sarper got a little aggressive. He tried to take her phone and they claim that the extensions coming out was accidental and everything, but still, I don't think it was accidental, but whatever. So we seen Shekinah pack up her stuff and go to a hotel. In this episode, Shekinah just has her phone out. Sarper has been sending her all kind of messages saying how sorry he is and this and that, how he's trying to do better, blah, blah, blah. And she hasn't responded. She's being apprehensive about it because she doesn't know what really she wants. She says that she did, and she has not told Sarper this. She kind of mentioned that she's had an abusive relationship before, and she hasn't told Sarper about it. So when things like that, this triggers her and stuff. So this is kind of all she knows, really. Maybe she's getting sick of it or whatever, but because, all season I'm saying she likes that kind of stuff. Even though she's running away, she kind of likes all of that stuff and everything. So we seen Sarper just feel bad and everything and what he's done and everything. And that was about it. That was it. So yeah, that was Sarper and Shekinah. Next couple I want to talk is Corona and Inky. Now, this episode, they had to have a video chat with Corona's family. Now, remember in the very first episode when we met Corona, how her family was really opinionated and something. They called Inky Winky and all that stuff and all that. They were pretty aggressive. And Corona's a little uppity anyway, so I'm just like, oh, this is not going to be good. So, but, Inky agrees to do the phone call with them. And they were like, so they call and they say hi and everything. And then the first thing that the mother says to Inky is, are you near a volcano or something? And Inky's like, no, we're still miles from a volcano or whatever. No, nothing. And then the mother was like, because if Mookie gets eaten up by a volcano, I'm going to bring her back to life and hurt you. That she said the Kill word that I can't say on YouTube. And I'm just like, wow, whoa, what a start and everything. And, he's just laughing to be like, and everything. And then we're like, well, who's Mookie? Well, Corona had mentioned that the family, that's her nickname. Corona always mentioned that the family always calls her Mookie for some reason. She didn't even know until she was like 4 years old and stuff. So later in the conversation, they're asking about when's the wedding, when's the kids. They asked them like why haven't you dated before? And Inky had the best answer. He said, I haven't really found nobody much before. I haven't even thought of it, but I see good potential in my relationship here with Corona and stuff and everything, basically. And then Corona was like, Grandma, you're back there in the quiet. What you think? You said you weren't gonna like him. And her grandmother was like, you weren't supposed to say that and everything. But I don't know. It's like they were really like pressuring him to like have a wedding when we're gonna have kids, this and that. Like Inky is in no way. They only been together for 4 months. Inky is in no way, shape, form ready to be married yet, especially to someone like Corona. Just saying, and everything. I mean, the conversation went okay, but I just didn't like how the first words out of the mother's mouth was, Mookie gets eaten up by a volcano, bring her back to life and hurt you, basically. Like, whoa. I'm like, is that a threat? Like, I don't know if I should laugh or threat. And then she gonna be like, did I tell a joke and stuff and everything? And everything. I was just like, chill. Woman, chill. Chill. So that was Corona and Inky. Next couple I want to talk is Statler and Dempsey. Now, as I said before, Statler broke her NDA. She didn't really want to do this van life as she wanted to, but I think she's lying. Okay, so Statler and Dempsey, they christened the van, meaning they got their groove on, finally and stuff. They went to this like park where like basically like just set up shop somewhere just to like sell some things and stuff to make a little extra cash and everything, just sell some old clothes that Dempsey wanted to get rid of and stuff and everything, whatnot. So they did that. Then Dempsey told Statler, like, they were talking about finances, and Dempsey told Statler that she does have money saved left from selling her car. It's not much. It's only like 500 pounds in British terms. In American dollars, that's like $631, basically. So, like, Statler got all defensive. He was like, wait, what? I had to take out multiple loans and this and that to sell this, and you got money saved up and everything? Like, it's just about to be a scam and stuff. So they get back on the road and they stop at a gas station. And I guess over there, you could pump the gas before you pay. And then, and Statler was like, you forgot to pay. And Dempsey was like, no, like you could pay after. Like, so, like, what if so they just trust y'all to pay? Like, what if you, like, took off? And Dempsey said, well, in England over here, they do have cameras, so where if that was to happen, the police will track you down and come and get you. And we're like, okay. So they filled up the van and got some snacks, and it cost it was like 88 pounds to fill up the van, which is like $111 in American money, basically. And, Statler was just not too thrilled about how much that was and everything. I actually think that was a fair, for that van, only $111 for that van. I actually think that's pretty reasonable, in my opinion. So they get back on the road, and Statler talks to Dempsey about what she said and stuff. And she revealed to Dempsey, like you had all this money saved and everything, and how do I know you're not going to just like drop me off somewhere in a different country and run away with the van and stuff and everything and whatnot? And I took out all this money and you ain't do nothing, blah, blah, blah. So, like, Dempsey revealed, though, that her and Statler did have a conversation about the finances. And Dempsey said that Statler said that she would be the breadwinner. She would take care of the finances because Statler has a job and everything. Statler's claiming she don't remember the conversation. And Dempsey said that if you're having trouble, I can go back to work for a couple of months. You just come visit and then we'll just wait on this. But Statler insisted. So now Dempsey is saying, like, telling Statler, if you don't trust me, then the relationship ain't gonna last. And I'm just thinking, if y'all, and I believe Dempsey more than I believe Statler, because I understand Statler has, like, you know, she's autistic, has ADHD and all that. I get that. But she needs to remember these conversations. And as she said, I'll take care of everything and the finances, then you let Dempsey do, okay, cool. So that's not Dempsey taking advantage. That's just like, you should have just been more clear what you wanted with your finances. So don't be blaming it on Dempsey. So in this situation, everyone is like really team Statler on this situation, because they're thinking, oh, Dempsey did use Statler for the van life and stuff and everything. That's why, like, they didn't want to work and stuff. No, Dempsey revealed that they had this conversation. So there's not much else to say about it. So, like, you know, so I'm actually on Dempsey's side, to be honest with you, because if they had this conversation, then what's the problem, you know, and everything. And I think that's what they should have done anyway, regardless. I think Statler should have pressed the issue, have Dempsey go back to work and everything, make her work for a little bit, and then go and have Statler go to England to visit her for a little bit, and while they get a little bit more money saved, and then start the van life. But no, she said that Statler was all in that quick and everything. So I don't know what changed Statler's mind. So I don't believe Statler, in my opinion. So yeah. Anyway, that was Statler and Dempsey. And then the last couple I'm going to talk is Josh and Lily. What in the world did we just witness with Josh and Lily? Josh and Lily have been my favorite couple this season. Now, I guess, like, and we didn't see them last week, but I guess they were driving somewhere, and I guess, like, in one of them stop traffic lights and everything, there was, like, a flashlight, like, there was, like, a flash on the light, and Josh, like, freaked out and, like, asked, like, Lily, what was that and everything? And Lily wasn't really explaining. Now, Josh was getting a little bit freaked out because, he doesn't, he doesn't know, like, what's going to happen? What are we doing here? So I guess they got into an argument about that, and then their argument about they're not hearing each other or understanding each other and everything. We seen Lily out there crying, just sitting in her garden and with the tear in her eyes. Josh is just, like, upset because she's not, like, basically not hearing him. And they said this basically like a lot of things are lost in translation and stuff. So they finally have a conversation about everything. And, Josh was trying to explain the flashlight thing. And Lily was like, you just come up here and saying flashlight. I don't understand because my English is not that good. And then it just went into, like, a whole thing about, like, are we happy in this marriage? Like, Lily was, like, giving him an ultimatum. Like, if you're not happy, you can go. Basically, I'm not going to stop you and stuff. If you're not happy and I'm not happy. Josh is trying to explain to Lily, like, listen, I hate when you say that because, like, it means you're giving up. We are married, and we, as a married couple, no matter through good times and hard times, we have to find a way to overcome it and everything. I love you and everything. Lily says he says that a lot, but doesn't show much action and stuff and everything. But she's like, I love you too. And then Josh is like, we have a wedding ceremony to get ready for and stuff and everything. So let's just get ready for that and stuff. Now, the question is, who are we team? Are we team Lily? Are we team Josh? People said they're team Lily in this situation. I'm not either team. I do think that, like, if Josh overreacted over a flashlight, But I also think that Lily should have just explained what it's like over here in China, and she's not. You know, I guess like she keeps throwing back in his face. So I do a lot for you. I buy things for you, this, and that, and all that, and everything. And he's like, yeah, that's great, but still. So I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what that. I think that was a pointless argument and everything. They want to break up over that. So yeah. So anyway, that was all the couples. We didn't see Joanne and Sean in this episode. We've seen everybody else. Before I sign off, I gotta correct some things on my video from yesterday for B90 on Renee and Chidi. All right, so I said that Chidi got hit with the ball that made him go blind. It was actually an apple from a tree that hit one of his eyes that caused him to go blind. And then on with his other eye, he fell somewhere and hit his other eye, and that just like, and he had internal bleeding from his eyes, so that just made everything worse. So I apologize. I had to correct that for Renee and Chidi from B90 and stuff and everything. And there was something else I needed to correct too. Was it Brian and Ingrid, Tiger Lily, and Adnan? I think that was it. But yeah, I just wanted to make that correction, so I apologize on that one. But anyway, guys, that is the end of my review. Like I said, it's a little quick this week. Nothing special. I'll be back on Sunday to recap before the 90 days. So until then, I will see y'all again next week, and y'all have a good one. Y'all stay safe, and I'll see y'all again next week. Bye, y'all.